Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you are all having an amazing weekend. Currently it is Saturday and let's get right into the charts. There is nothing that much to cover since it is the weekend. The markets are closed. Historical close for the stock market. To cover that firstly, you can see on the weekly time frame we have absolutely the sharpest rally with Nasdaq being in the lead after bouncing from this very key support that we had right here, marked out exactly the bottom of the stock market correction, and ever since then the Nasdaq is up almost 30%, basically 28.3%, which is absolutely history being made in this short span of a time right here that we get such a sharp rally to the upside. Now back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is potentially going to trap everyone. You can see Bitcoin right here has trapped the bears while dropping below $80,000 and is right now back above $80,000, consolidating a bit. And what is happening right now, the Bitcoin dominance is falling while Bitcoin is consolidating high, and this means the altcoins are trying to break up. You can see Solana is actually having its run up all the way to the 200 EMA on the 12 hourly, and on the daily time frame you can see Solana has been lagging behind most of the time, while right now has confirmed a daily candle close above the value area high, which we have also done in the past. But as you can see right here, the last couple of times this confirmation has failed. So maybe after such a prolonged consolidation right here, basically over 90 days of doing nothing, chopping in this range, it is finally time for Solana to go higher, maybe to the 200 daily EMA, which is above $100, excuse me, which is basically the target if Bitcoin continues to consolidate higher and the Bitcoin dominance continues to drop. Right here you can see basically if we pull a order block from this level right here, you can see we are hitting into resistance for the Bitcoin dominance, and so it is possible that we start seeing a drop. Hype is doing very well. $50 is still in the cards. I do believe we're gonna get up to the $50 region in the next coming days. Ethereum right now, on the other hand, you can see potentially also trapping all the sellers right here at the bottom. We did not lose the 50 EMA on the daily, and if we draw our volume profile right here through this range, you can see we are rejecting from the value area high. But as you know, this has rejected quite a lot of times, and the more times a resistance or support level gets tested, the likelihood of that the support breaking is getting higher. So you can see 5 times we have tested this level, and I do believe we could also see it go to the upside towards that 200 daily EMA, which is gonna take us to around $2,600, of course. That's gonna be the next target. As for Bitcoin, as I said, we could still see Bitcoin consolidate a bit, or maybe continue this slow rally to the upside like so, until it reaches $84,000 to $86,000, which is that PUC level right here that we have. And I do expect if we manage to break above that 200 daily EMA, Bitcoin to also continue. And the other scenario is that Bitcoin could consolidate right here and the altcoins could see a rally basically higher. Solana, Hype and Sui as of right now are the runners that we have, and Ethereum is lagging a bit behind, but Ethereum has had its run. If you measure it from the bottom right here, it did 23% basically, and all the way up to the 200 daily EMA, that's gonna take us to like 32%, which is gonna be a good correction in a bear market. And the other scenario is that Bitcoin rejects once again from this high, and this right here is going to be considered the top, and then we start dumping once again, maybe towards the lows right here. On the short term, it is the weekend, nothing much is happening. Open interest kind of dying out. Basically, you can see nothing much has happened. CVD is still high, which is nice to see. liquidation heat map, we have most of the liquidations to the downside, but as you know, since we are still in that uptrend, they could be left for later, and Bitcoin could head higher first to grab the liquidity that's sitting on top. Fear and Greed Index right now remaining at 49, nothing new here, still in that neutral zone. Spot ETFs, yes, and we had 2 days in a row of outflows, more than 300 million of outflows. You can see even with BlackRock selling, we are not getting that dump that everybody is expecting. Bitcoin is still keeping this momentum to the upside. Long versus shorts ratio for the day, we do have more longs, which could mean that it is possible that during the weekend and coming into Monday, we might get a flush down to like $78,000 to grab this liquidity right here. It is possible since we have a lot of longs piled right here. So they could get flushed out before the next move continues. Or as I said, this right here could be the trap that was being set in for the bears, and Bitcoin basically continues to consolidate right here and goes for the highs again. I do believe that this is the more probable scenario right now with how things are looking. And I do believe that this would cover it for this weekend update, guys. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.